Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to learn about the human digestive system, how it works, the functions of the alimentary canal and the associated digestive glands. The digestive system of the human body comprises a group of organs working together to convert food into energy for the body. Anatomically, the digestive system is made up of the gastrointestinal tract along with accessory organs such as liver, pancreas and the gallbladder. The hollow organs that make up the gastrointestinal tract include the mouth, stomach, esophagus, small intestine and the large intestine that contains the rectum and the anus. Human digestive system and nutrition involve the intake of food by an organism and its utilization for energy. This is a vital process which helps living beings to obtain their energy for various sources and processes. The food which we eat undergoes much processing before the nutrients present in them are utilized to generate energy. This processing is known as digestion. Humans and other animals have specialized organs and systems for this process. Some parts of the nervous and the circulatory systems also play a significant role in the digestion process. A combination of nerves, bacteria, hormones, blood, and other organs of the digestive system completes the task of the digestion. Now, let us have a detailed look at the human digestive system, its parts and its functions. This process begins at the mouth or the buccal cavity that performs two major functions: mastication of food and facilitation of swallowing. The teeth and the tongue, with the help of saliva, masticate and mix up the food thoroughly. Mucus in the saliva helps in lubricating and adhering the masticated food particles into a bolus. The bolus is then conveyed into the pharynx and then into the esophagus by swallowing or deglutition. The bolus further passes down through the esophagus by successive waves of muscular contractions called peristalsis. An adult human has 32 permanent teeth, which are of 4 different types, namely incisors, canines, premolars and molars, arranged in each half of the upper and lower jaw in the order I, C, PM and M. The hard chewing surface of the teeth, made up of enamel, helps in the mastication of food. The tongue is a freely movable muscular organ attached to the floor of the oral cavity by the frenulum. The upper surface of the tongue has small projections called papillae, some of which bear taste buds. Here you can see the 4 different types of teeth, namely incisors, canines, premolars and the molars. The premolars are absent in infants. Enzyme called pepsin, which is the proteolytic enzyme of the stomach. Pepsin converts proteins into proteoses and peptones. The mucus and bicarbonates present in the gastric juice play an important role in lubrication and protection of the mucosal epithelium for excoriation by the highly concentrated hydrochloric acid. HCl provides the acidic pH, which is 1.8, that is optimal for pepsins. Renin is a proteolytic enzyme found in the gastric juice of infants, which helps in digestion of milk proteins. Small amounts of lipases are also secreted by the gastric glands. The stomach, located in the upper left portion of the abdominal cavity, has four major parts: a cardiac portion into which the esophagus opens, a fundic portion, body that is the main central region, and a pyloric portion which opens into the first part of the small intestine. The opening of the stomach into the duodenum is guarded by the pyloric sphincter. Ileum opens into the large intestine. It consists of cecum, colon, and the rectum. Next, the small intestine or small bowel is an organ in the gastrointestinal tract where most of the absorption of nutrients from food takes place. It lies between the stomach and the large intestine and receives bile and the pancreatic juice through the pancreatic duct to aid in digestion. The small intestine is about 18 feet long and folds many times to fit in the abdomen. Although it is longer than the large intestine, it is called the small intestine because it is narrower in diameter. The small intestine has three distinct regions: the duodenum, jejunum, and the ileum. The duodenum, the shortest, is where preparation for absorption through small finger-like protrusions called villi begins. The jejunum is specialized for the absorption through its lining by enterocytes, small nutrient particles which have been previously digested by the enzymes in the duodenum. The main function of the ileum is to absorb vitamin B12, bile salts, and whatever products of digestion that were not absorbed by the jejunum. No significant digestive activity occurs in the large intestine. The functions of the large intestine are absorption of some water, minerals, and certain drugs, secretion of mucus which helps in adhering the waste particles together and lubricating it for an easy passage. The undigested, unabsorbed substances called feces enters into the cecum of the large intestine through the ileocecal valve, which prevents the backflow of the fecal matter. It is temporarily arrested or stored in the rectum till defecation. Our large intestine is about 5 feet long. It is divided into several segments. First, the cecum. Undigested food from your small intestine goes into this pouch. Your appendix hangs off the end of your cecum. Next, the ascending colon. This segment extends along the right side of your abdomen. It is about 9 inches long. Next, the transverse colon. This segment travels across the upper part of your abdomen from right to the left. Next part is the sigmoid colon. This part is about 5 inches long and leads into your rectum. The rectum is the part of your large intestine that stores the stool. It is about 6 to 8 inches long and leads to your anal canal.